it's Aaron here, and I decided to do a remake of my top 10 video because the last one was pretty bad. But yeah, this video will be quite interesting. A little bit different from what I usually do because I usually do like card profiles. But so it's gonna be a top 10 games of the 1990s that I remembered, that I enjoyed, that I had good time with. Keep in mind this video will be a longer video and it will be mostly kind of my opinion, even though there might be some people that might think other games are better. That's okay. You can let me know in the comment section below what you think would be a top 5 or top 10 game for you. So I had to put Gran Turismo in. So I put it in at number 11 because I can't count. Pretty good story with this. When I went back to Asia, to my cousin's place, because my cousin lives in Hong Kong. Um, so he was really big fan of Gran Turismo and big fan of PlayStation. In especially in East Asia, where China, Taiwan, Korea, South Korea, Japan, they're really big fans of the Japanese consoles like Nintendo and especially Sony. So you never see anyone with the Xbox. Like there's always like a surplus of Xbox. So um, yeah, that was a really fun game. There was one time my older cousin, he let me use his F1 Formula racing car against the sport class cars like Impreza and Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, and I totally destroyed them. So I had a lot of fun with this game. Number 10, this is the actual top 10. uh, Doom 2. Now I know that when I was little, I probably shouldn't have played this game because it's quite gory and violent, even in the standards of the 90s. But yeah, it was a really fun game. My parents got so mad when they found out that I played this game, like because I mean, I was like it was pretty violent. But I had a lot of fun. For some reason, I wasn't really scared of the game, even though it was a horror game. Nowadays, I don't play horror games. It's a little too dark, a little bit too helpless. I rather have a whole bunch of weapons on me, you know. Uh, um, so yeah, I love Doom 2. I love like using the chainsaw and the chain guns and laser guns and all this like crazy stuff. And so many weapons, there's so many different kinds of monsters. It was really fun. So Doom 2 was technically the number 10. Number 9, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now I know that you all might be thinking, what the heck? What the heck? Marvel vs. Capcom 2? You should put it higher, like number 3. I'm telling you, I promise you, this list was really it took me a couple hours to actually like think of this list and make the right numbers for it. Like I don't even know if these are the right numbers. These numbers are probably interchangeable, but Marvel vs. Capcom 2 at number 9. I promise you there will be the next like 8 games are gonna be awesome. They're gonna be probably just as good as Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So this game is what introduced me into the world of Street Fighter and Marvel. I'm kind of surprised that Marvel has gotten so popular, especially in 2000s, because back in the like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, there are no superhero movies at all, like aside from Superman and Batman, and that was it. So this game also gave me a character that I like to use. I mean, like to um, know about, like Cable with the laser gun. He's one of my favorite X-Men characters. Yeah, it's just so colorful. This game is so colorful, so fast paced. I remember this game also used to be a big arcade machine next to the supermarket where my parents used to buy groceries. So I always see people playing this game on the arcade. So it was a really it looked like a really fun game, and I played this a little bit on the Dreamcast too, at my friend's place back then when I was little. So yeah, great game. Um, Superheroes. Number 8, Worms Armageddon. Now, this game, I didn't have this game either, but I went to my friend's house to play it when I was little. And this game is a lot of fun. There's so many weapons that you can use. So many weapons in this. Like you can use like bazookas, lasers, bombs, holy hand grenade. I didn't even know that the holy hand grenade was a reference to the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail until like much later when I was like maybe like high school or college. So this game is really fun. I also think that this game is on Steam, so if you haven't tried it, I think it should be pretty cheap. You could have lots of fun playing around with this with your friends. Number 7, Mario Kart. I struggled to place this. I didn't know where to place this. Like at like one time I love racing games, and the other time like there's a lot of other games that are better than this too. I just put this ahead, aside from Mario Party because I like racing games more. And yeah, it was really fun to use the weapons and the little I don't think the boost came later, but I love to use the weapons too. It was really fun. The red shells and blue shells and green shells and all that. So yeah, 64 is fun. Number 6, Mortal Kombat 4 for the N64. Um, yeah, I had the N64, so I played more N64 games in the 90s, although I did play some PlayStation. Now, this time I didn't get in trouble with my parents because I played at my friend's house, Mortal Kombat 4, and he had this. I loved trolling him with Raiden. He used to he could do like lightning missiles, and then I would like sideways like dive bomb him with Raiden. He would fly across the screen and just like ram people, like charge people, the lightning charge. So it was really fun trolling my friend. Mortal Kombat 4. Number 5, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. This one is for Super Nintendo SNES. One of the oldest games for this countdown. Um, Again, I didn't have this game. My friend had this game. This game and Duck Hunt. I played this a lot at his house, and it was really fun. You can do like so much like random stuff. You can like smash people with the swords and the katanas and stuff, and then you can like skateboard and blow up ninjas on your skateboard. You can blow up ninjas on a skateboard while riding a skateboard, and you can get pizzas and power ups and heals and stuff. There's a lot of stuff is really fun to use for this game. This game is really fun. Number 4, Crash Bash. I almost forgot this game. I put a Banjo Kazooie at first because I didn't realize that it Banjo Kazooie is like kind of the similar color to Crash Bandicoot. So I had to actually look it up and look this game up. And I was like, oh, what's that game called again? Oh, Crash Bash. Yeah. I used to live with a friend. Um, Next to a friend. He lived downstairs from me, and I'm still good friends with him. Childhood friends, good friends of mine. He used to play this all the time. I used to go to his place and we play on the PS1, Crash Bash, Tomb Raider, Pokemon TCG. We used to play Monster Hunter, all kinds of like old school Game Boy and PS1 games at our house. And this was one of the really fun party games that I remember. So if you haven't played this game and you're a huge console fan, especially a retro console fan, you might want to pick this up if you want to play this game with your friends. It's a really fun party game. I highly recommend it. If you like Super Smash, if you like Pokemon, Super Smash, and Mario Party, Mario Kart, you will love this game. And talking about Super Smash, it will be number 3 on this list. It wouldn't be a 90s list without Super Smash. I tell you that. I mean, everyone knows who Pikachu is. Everyone and their moms and their dads and their grandmas and grandpas knows what a Mario and a Pikachu is. So, fun fact about me, like I like Link as a character. He's my favorite character in Super Smash, in the original Super Smash for the N64. But I did really hated Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I like, don't get me wrong, don't kill me, don't hurt me now. I just let me explain. I loved the artwork. I loved the storyline for Ocarina of Time, but I can't stand the gameplay. I can't do puzzle games. Like, you can give me strategy games like Warcraft 3 and Starcraft and all that, but I can't do puzzle games. I can't do like Portal. It gets me really frustrated. I'd rather play games that I have a lot of fun with or have some competition with, like Super Smash. Yeah, I can't do puzzle games. Like, sorry guys, but no Ocarina of Time. Even though this guy's my favorite character in the game, in the Super Smash game. But yeah, this game is back to this game. It's a bit of fun. Lots of items, lots of strategy. It even gets very competitive too. So you can go either competitive or casual both ways. So that's why I put it number 3. It's a really fun party game too. Very iconic. One of the most iconic games of the 90s, I would say. And what would the 90s be without Pokemon? Again, everyone knows who Pikachu is. Everyone and their moms and their uncles and brothers and sisters and grandpa and grandmas, they literally all know what Pokemon Pikachu is. Pokemon Stadium 2, Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, even the TCG game on the Game Boy Color, and anything that's related to Pokemon. number two on my list. I remember collecting the cards all the time when I was little. I played the Game Boy games, red version, gold version for hours and hours and hours, and I played the mini games on Pokemon Stadium with my friends too when I went to their house. So this was a really fun game, really good times. Yeah, that's number two. Honorable mentions include Star Fox 64, Final Fantasy 7 on the PS1, Metal Slug on the arcade machine, and 007 GoldenEye for N64. I kind of mentioned this earlier in the video. You might have figured out by looking at my name, Star Joker 2, on my YouTube channel. There's another Star game. There's another Star game that's probably one of the most popular PC games of all time in the 90s, even up till now. And that is Starcraft Brood War. This is my number one game. I used my name Star Joker as my first name that I used online. This is my first online game that I ever played. StarCraft 1 and StarCraft expansion Brood War. This picture is kind of wrong. It says StarCraft 2, but it's actually StarCraft 1 Brood War. I love the single player storyline. It's so immersive with the Protoss, the Zerg, the Terran, and how they all fight with one another, and this mysterious Zelnaga alien race, and it's really similar to Halo, where people were fighting off the alien intruders and had a very deep storyline. Plus, the online mechanics were absolutely incredible. Battle.net, the online interface was really good. The custom interface, you can make all kinds of games. I remember playing Sunken Colony, Sniper Paintball, a whole bunch of other Marine Vulture RPG games, and wave defenses games. So this game was really fun. This game and Pokemon, those two games were I clocked in the most hours in the 90s and even like the 2000s playing Pokemon and StarCraft. So definitely my number one game in the 90s. Yeah, I even played like a little bit of the latter games, a little bit competitive. Sometimes it's a little too competitive for me, like the pro gaming. This game, along with fighting games, this game is what brought competitive gaming, pro gaming, to a new level. This is why pro gamers were paid $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 every time they win a game, a major tournament, and this is what brought like League of Legends into the worldwide spotlight. Yeah, this is my top 10 list. Hope you all enjoyed it, and there's probably a couple games that I missed. Probably if you mention it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I like that game too. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. I know this is a kind of a longer video, but this is a trip down memory lane. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys really enjoyed it too. And if you guys don't know some of the older games, I'd suggest you, like, even if you can't afford the games, I'd suggest you just watch it on YouTube or like maybe try it out on Steam. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you later.